All right, welcome back. In this video, you're going to learn about how to add additional functionality to your WordPress website through plugins. My name's Chris Badgett. I'm a partner at CodeBox, and I'm one of the co-creators of the Lifter LMS plugin. So we're making a video about plugins, and I'm telling you about my premium plugin called Lifter LMS, which basically allows you to turn a WordPress website into a full-featured online courses learning management system so that you can sell courses, you can teach courses, and you can engage with your students and that sort of thing. So let's dive right into it. Let's jump into adding functionality to your site. Plugins are cool, but what it's all about really is the functionality that you get when you add those plugins, and it's about the user experience that you're creating for your users. So if we go into the WordPress dashboard and we click on this plugins menu item, we can see we've got the Akismet plugin installed, which is a anti-spam plugin. But just to show you a little bit about all the plugins there are, you can just do a add new on your plugins there. And you can see WordPress, the core itself, recently updated to make it easier to find plugins and browse through them because there are so many of them. You can see here that these are some of the featured ones. WP Super Cache is going to try to help speed up your site. Jetpack is a plugin that's made by WordPress.com themselves. It has a lot of cool little social sharing and publishing automation to social media stuff inside of it. Buddypress is essentially, it's a big plugin. It allows you to create essentially your own mini Facebook or social network. BBPress is a forum plugin which allows you to create forums on your WordPress website. You can see some of the numbers here. They're kind of huge. Like Jetpack, for example, has over 13 million downloads. Buddypress has over 2.5 million downloads. And if we go to this popular tab here, we can see the Akismet. This one has 27 million downloads. Now, that being said, it comes installed when you first install WordPress. So Google Analytics by Yoast, all-in-one SEO, WordPress SEO by Yoast. This SEO by Yoast plugin is one that I highly recommend. So I'm going to include a list of the plugins that I like to use and end up using on most sites. I actually recommend kind of being a little minimalist about the number of plugins you use. There's free plugins like these ones here hosted on the WordPress repository. And then there's paid plugins. I'm the author of a paid plugin, Lifter LMS, which you can't find in the WordPress repository. And I use one called Gravity Forms to create all kinds of interesting forms on a website for contacting or e-commerce or surveys or job applications and things like that. So plugins are a way to really develop and add all this functionality to your site without necessarily needing to know how to code. So in this video, we're going to show you how to install a plugin. We're going to use the Contact Form 7 plugin, which is a popular free plugin for creating contact forms, which essentially make it so that you can have someone, put in their name and their message and email you without like handing out your email address. I'm sure you've all filled out contact forms before. So we found a plugin that we like, we want to try. So all we have to do after we hit plugins, add new, is click this install now button. And you can see that that has installed successfully. I'm going to activate the plugin. And now if you notice on the side here, you could see this new contact form menu item in the WordPress dashboard showed up. While I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and click on settings here and take a look. Yeah, so this is a free plugin. So I'm going to go ahead and click edit on this contact form number 1. And this is a basic contact form. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to update this. All I need to change here is to put in my actual email address here, which I'm not going to do, and then this contact form would start working immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this short code right here. You see it says copy this code and paste it into your post page or text widget content. We'll click save there. And if we go over to our website, you can see on our contact page, there's nothing here. And if I didn't want to publicly display my email address, what I could do, I'm going to click edit on this page. And even on the visual editor, because this is a short code, I can drop it in like this, hit update. And now if we refresh over here, you can see we have a really simple, awesome contact form. So if somebody wants to send me an email from this website, they can just put in their name, their email, subject line, and their message, click send, and it's going to come to me. And you know, I can put text around this. If you'd like to talk, please fill out the contact form below. Thanks. And now, if we go back to our contact page, we can see our message here and our form. So that's an example of how you use a plugin to bring in additional functionality. In this case, we're bringing in a contact form.